Let's talk about altcoin season, potential altcoin season. I totally understand that people hate even this word altcoin season because alts totally trash. Total trash, guys. The main problem with the alts in 2021, there was around 20K tokens. Now it's around 26 million. So it's impossible to pump any token just normally, because not enough liquidity. I don't know, just an open question personal for me, I don't know why they print a lot of stable coins and not use them for, money investing, because maybe they print the stable coin just to use for payments, like a solution, the real solution of the blockchain. So the on-chain payments, and for on-chain payments, they will use not a tokens. They will use anyway the 1-to-1 ratio USD dollars, just stable coins. So just to be honest, guys, we don't need all of that. Even the chains and the blockchains, we need just, I don't know, 5, maybe 10 blockchains and the stable coin. That's it. And the value and the price of that tokens of that blockchains don't have to even the pump, because the main solution in the world, it's some on-chain payments, transparency, and we need just the stables. That's why the tokens, it's like a startups, and many of that startups is just slowly dying because they're absolutely useless for real world sector. Nobody needs, for example, IOTA. I don't want to blame IOTA, but why do you need the IOTA token? For what? If I need to just send the money someone, I can use the USD, because I know I will send the amount of money actual to real dollar. Because today I can send the IOTA at 13 cents. Tomorrow, that value of the IOTA can go down to 50%. And on the other side, the guy received just 50% less. That's why it's no make sense, guys. So based on charts, we can work only with the data, what we get now at the present moment, guys. Nobody know the future, but we can work with our analysis, the plans, and my plan for others. Chart, it's a top like 596, around 620 billion capitalization of alts. And after that, the bear market. That drop erased a lot of people out of the market, but we didn't sweep the low of August 24. That's why if we'll go down, guys, the next step of support is 211 billion, and after that 145. If we'll go to 145, it will be hard to recover back. For now, that's why we need to spend more time. I don't understand, this cycle. Definitely, this cycle is so hard, and only now I start to realize we don't need that much tokens, that much solutions. So take a look. This is others. Let's double check with indicators what's going on now on the monthly time frame. We're in the middle, so this was accumulation. Now we're just in the middle. No signals to sell on the direction. Let's double check the weekly time frame. I believe we will see some pumps on alts. It's just a question how high and which tokens. So that's a problem, So the others charts can pump that, but it will be more than enough pump, 50 tokens, the major one, to put the price of total others capitalization to 598 billion and going down. We don't need to pump all of that 26 million tokens. That's a problem. Because we get a lot of alts to choose, but we can't know which one will pump, which one will dump. So just in case, guys. So this is a middle. So it's not accumulation, not a distribution. Based on direction indicator. So this is not a crazy accumulation. Crazy accumulation can be at 211 billion. But I hope we're gonna hold the line here now. No signals to sell on direction. Last signal to sell on direction was December 24 and April 24. So I wish to see that continuation to the next high, because if not, yes, it can be like a head and shoulder pattern. It's kind of weird. All right, we can close this one. Take profit, guys, indicator. We touched the buy line even lower. This basically bullish one. But once again, we can drop and close to 50% of this week, 211 billion. A monthly time frame, the test of the exit line above, it's more than real to see. So it's 224 billion. It means in the next few days, we can see the deeper correction on alts. Kind of weird. Buy line now on this chart, it's 100 billion capitalization. So it's a level of June 23. Absolutely weird, and I hope we will not see that drop. Daily time frame, guys. Here, the test of the buy line on the daily, it's 196 billion. Fun moment, but here buy line or take profit lines start going down and around touch now around the zone of distribution of alts 388 billion, and it can be the kind of bad scenario, you know, if for example we will bounce like this one, retest and go into a bear market. On that bounce, guys, anyway, some alts will pump, but not all of them. All right, so this is others, take profit, money power market smooth, weekly. This is a capitulation, disbelief, not a capitulation yet. Capitulation only was here in December 22, September 22, December 22. It was a capitulation of capitalization of alts. Now, fun moments, we, you know, in total depression by social sentiment, right, around a lot of alts at all-time lows, historical one, but capitalization bigger than in zone 22. Kind of interesting, right? So this is a disbelief. No money inflow into alts. So technically, it's not a time to sell. Time to sell will be again at a zone. So I hope we will see some gains on alts. Trade on weekly, sell and buy back, and now nothing. No buyback, nothing. Daily, still no signal take profit from the sell. Sell was here in June 25. It's kind of weird, you know. I'm not tracking that charts often, you know, but we rejected 61 level FEEP. Time to sell, bounce back, and drop. Donald Trump drop. 12 time frame, yes, we saw the signal take profit, buy, recommendation, close position. So guys, hard to say when, but I hope we will reach this target, 598 billion. If not, guys, we all wrecked and the alts go into zero. All right, we can close the chart. Ethereum BTC chart. I believe the target is relevant. Local one, if it was a top support going to 38, now we try hold the line at 23 level FEEP. Based on this chart, I believe we will hit the 0.05, 0.059, and on a monthly time frame, it's a take profit line. The lines are dynamic, guys, like you can see, and like you can know. We track this chart every single month, and like you can see, the lines are dynamic and dynamic going down. So here, just a few months ago, it was like here 7, around 78 level by FEEP in June. Now it's 6 and 8 and 6, 0.06. Here's it was a buy line, so we can delete it. Here, this is a by this one, fundamental value 0.22, 22 and 9. This is fundamental value, and this is a 0.03. It's a buy line. So if we will test the buy line on the monthly, it can be pretty tough for alts. And in this case, yes, the others can drop lower to the 211 billions. This is a monthly gap, what I don't like. Monthly or weekly. Buy line on the weekly is 0.025, this one. And yes, unfortunately, we can test it, these levels. Take profit line now, it's 498, exit line 562. So the best case, guys, for us, you know, so we hold the line here and go higher. Build something like this one and go into the bear market in zone 27, for example. Because if now we will go down here, we are in big trouble with the alts. Daily. test the buy line. It's even on the weekly and the daily buy line the same. Not so often we can track these things. Here it's 0.025. It's a buy line on the daily and the weekly. Now we're just in the middle. So the best case, of course, guys, it's this one. So we hold the line in the middle and start recover back in November to the take profit line, to the exit line, and reach this target, and finish the ride. So now it's kind of scary to invest in alts. 12 time frame, yes, we're just in the middle. So it's between the buy line and the FNMA wall. Kind of weird. So we can close the take profit, ADZ direction. Here was a accumulation, April 75, and you remember the Ethereum performed this summer. Now we over the middle line without any money inflow, without any, not a money inflow, not accumulation. So we're just in the middle. Monthly here, this was a huge accumulation on alts. But guys, the problem is it's Ethereum BTC trading pair. It was accumulation of Ethereum. Many alts not follow that accumulation. This is not a time to sell Ethereum. It's time for accumulation. Based on ADZ, also this is accumulation. Take a look, by the way, on that dump, was not a crazy dump of Ethereum BTC trading pair. So while the alts to USDT dump it like even 80%, Ethereum to BTC dump it only 11%. It's a pretty good one. So a lot of people, it means a lot of people still buying the Ethereum and not in panic sell the Ethereum to buy the BTC because BTC is not a hedge. So this is a accumulation on ADZ on a daily. It's bullish. Direction on the middle line, so not bullish, not bearish. Money power market mode. This belief on daily, good time to buy Ethereum. Money power at the bottom, no money inflow. Weekly time frame, here it was overhyped at Ethereum. In August, it was a time to fix Ethereum. And now it's like a positive in the market. So I think we can drop a little bit lower, right, to test the middle line on money power. Maybe after that, we'll see some money inflow. And here, monthly, this is total disbelief. Last money inflow was here, March, April. Somebody accumulated, the wealth accumulates Ethereum and pump. Now no signal to sell or out of Ethereum. Time to out can be like this. Or at least we need to test the top, like in April, May 2021. Last one, it's a trade on. Here was a signal to buy. One and only, imagine one and only signal to buy on a full history of Ethereum BTC chart on the monthly. Kind of interesting, right? Here was a weekly time frame buy in May. In August, we saw the signal to sell. Now no signal to take profit from the sell. Sell on the daily. Here was in August. Now no take profit from the sell. Still waiting. And the last guy, so the target's relevant. But we can be ready to see the 28% drop of Ethereum against the BTC. And here's the last one, guys. It's absolutely also weird chart for us, like alt investors. It's a BTC dominance. So on that crazy dump, we saw the spike of BTC dominance to 63 and 48%. It's a monthly time frame. So on the dump, yes, we saw that crazy spike. This one. So we closed the monthly gap. So this gap basically done, not a fulfill, but it's done. What I don't know, are we going come back over the trend line and climb it up to the top of September 19 and January 2021 over the 73% BTC dominance or not? That's why now it's hard to say. Altcoin season zone still relevant. The question only when. Based on the monthly time frame, this is not accumulation zone for BTC, right? Definitely, of course, we trade over than 110K. it was a time to fix BTC in April 25, and that time the Ethereum performed the summer. Now we trade over the middle line on the monthly time frame on the direction indicator. Take profit here. What I don't like, this is a still take profit in the monthly. This is a buy line on the monthly. So buy line on BTC dominance. It's time to sell alts. So it's time to buy the BTC. Weekly. Lines also dynamic, guys. And like you can see, it's kind of bad because the take profit line now it's 78.21 around here. This one, we can delete it. And the buy line now a little bit higher. So I'll be not surprised, guys, if it's hard to say by time, but for example, if it's the end of cycle and the altcoin season will be in spring 2026, and here is April 2026, for example, yes, the buy line can be around like, I don't know, 42, 44%. So because the lines are dynamic. So makes sense. It means we need to reject now and going down like this one, end of cycle for alts and new bottom on BTC. This is a time to fix the BTC against the altcoins, basically. We at the bottom, but no money, not money, not accumulation for alts. For BTC, no accumulation for BTC. Time for accumulation was for BTC here. August 22, October 22. That's why it was so obvious. Accumulate BTC and we pump it. That time, now I'm not tracking the BTC dominance, so I skip it. Missed the opportunity to buy the BTC. We focused on the alts, and it was a main mistake because we thought so the alts will pump together with the BTC, but no, all liquidity from alts the inflow into only into BTC. Markets mood, money power, guys. So take profit, we can close. And that's just a positive, not a for you. So it's can be good for alts. Here's a free on the monthly. So it's time. We need to see the money rotation from the BTC into alts. So this is overhyped. All this time period was overhyped. BTC dominance in here since January 25. All year we are in trouble with alts. And you can open any chart of alts and take a look. Here was a obvious time to sell BTC and inflow into Ethereum or alts. That's why the Ethereum pump it. Now we try break the middle line again higher. If we break and go higher again, guys, we're in trouble, and the BTC dominance can be over than 73%. It's kind of bad. Daily, we almost at the top without money outflow. It's not like exactly money. It's data, where we need to fix the BTC and inflow into alts. Market mood, it's like a positive. Just a positive. The last one, take trade on, guys. Sell, buy back. Recommendation close position. Here's a sell. So it's time to like a sell BTC. So here's a buybacks. Kind of strange. Sell at the top was June 25. Ethereum perform. Now buybacks. So I wish to see, of course, this move. And going down, bottom on a BTC, top of the on alts. Monthly, sell. We never seen the signal to sell ever on the BTC dominance on the monthly. All right, nice one. So guys, my target is still relevant. This is a wrecked time for alts. This is a time to fix alts profit. I hope you like this video. Write us in a comment what you think about BTC dominance, Ethereum BTC, and the other charts. Are we cooked and we going down to zero with the alts, or we will see the altcoin season and win? I hope you like this video. If you like to trade with my customer, because I will show on this video, just write me a DM. Don't forget, join my Tech channel. See you next time, guys.